No, it's not just for special occasions, but now it's become any occasion. Kwame, you know, a little bit earlier, I had with me on the window seat, Aya Morrison. She's a fashion atelier and entrepreneur. And I asked her a question about Friday wear, because that's an innovation here in Ghana. You know, abroad we call it casual Friday. People wear jeans. But over here, it's African print on a Friday. What do you think about that?
I think it's a great thing. I think that is something that we should have started since 1957. But
well, independence.
Exactly. But when Kufuor introduced it, I believe, or the Friday wears, I believe that Atamil should have added a Thursday, and then Uncle Jay,
eventually, so exactly, it's every day of the week.
Exactly. Uncle Jay should just add a Wednesday, because when you go to Europe, they do not have a day for African wear. Yes. So why do we have all the 6 days? Yes. For European wear, yes, and just keep one day?
But you know what I think it is? I think that what it is also to introduce it to corporate institutions. So when they say Friday wear, in Europe we talk about casual Friday. That means that even, you know, for the rest of the week you're wearing a suit, but on Friday you can put your jeans on. And so that's really what it's for.
But what I wanted to do is to move from just a day to
the whole week.
To the whole week. And you're wearing our clothes, our prints, every day except Monday.
But you know what? I mean, a word of encouragement. I actually think that because they've introduced it on Fridays and they've kind of formalized it, and it's still a choice, of course, people do make the choice to wear African print on other days of the week. Yes. They do. I do. And I know lots of people who do. But what this also does is that institutions can go buy some fabric, say to their staff, banks even, and put them in yes, which I think is wonderful. Which I think is wonderful. So in any event, it's creating jobs, and it's promoting the print industry, and it's building, it's fostering, you know, pride in our culture and in our prints. Can I ask you a question? I'm sure a lot of people will perhaps be wondering, okay, so here's a man who is involved in, he says he started off rapping. He loves to wear his African print because when he was living in the States, he tried to put himself in the shoes of the Westerner, looking at Africa from that perspective, so that when you came here, you decided to push the whole Africanness.
Exactly.
Yes? Are there any moments, Kwame, when you think to yourself, when you get dressed for performance, when you just want to swag it up a little, and do you think that the African wear helps you do that, or can it be a little bit preventative?
Yeah.
Wow. Just a question.
Wow. You know that to me, everything is everything. It's what you make it be.
There you go. I was hoping you would say that. Absolutely.
Exactly. Everything. I mean, what is swag? It's a combination of confidence and believing in yourself and having respect for other people and letting them know that you bring it to bear. Yes. You know, so sometimes sometimes you have to look at your audience and look at what they want and make sure that you don't throw them off. So you can see that even when I'm wearing a suit, I would like to put in a pocket square
or a tie, or a tie with African print. I think I've seen a photo of you like that.
Exactly.
Love it.
Because I am not fully African when I'm not fully African.